Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, thriving warriors and those who wish they were thriving warriors. I'm having my morning coffee. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:16 a.m.
What is the date? Alexa, what is the date?
Today is Tuesday, May 3rd.
Great. And what's the weather like? Alexa, what's the weather like?
In Pahrump, it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast calls for more of the same, with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 56 degrees.
Okay, cool. Well, good morning, people. Today at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., I will be heading to Las Vegas. Good morning, Jeannie. Let's see what Jeannie has to say. Thanks. Okay, good morning, Jeannie. And Charlene, and Bo, and Jeff, and Greg, and Shelton, and our new people. Good morning. And other people I missed. I want to acknowledge the people who are doing what they're supposed to do and actually going a little bit above and beyond the bare minimum requirements. So I don't want to sound like I'm preaching to the choir, but thank you for your assistance. One of the things I'd like you to also do is request your copy of the magazine, number one. Two, subscribe to the channel. We have some exciting things happening. This is my exciting voice. We have some exciting things happening, and we want you to be part of it. The other thing is encourage the other people, your roommates. Encourage them to watch the daily video, because you just never know. You never know if there's going to be something on there worth knowing, but you will be held accountable for it. Good coffee. So I will be in Vegas today for a little while. I will be available if anybody needs to talk to me, wants to talk to me. Otherwise, Bo is engaged to help people in the apartments get whatever they need done, taken care of. He's your local guy. And his job is to make sure that you're doing your job, to encourage you to do your job, to do what you promised to do. That's all we're asking you to do, is what you promised to do. Help us help you. And the standard would be, we're here to make your life better. The fact that you are here, your life is better. That's the only reason you are here, is because your life is better than if you weren't here. And the trade-off, so this is now the career services part, the trade-off is we make your life better. You're supposed to make our life easier. If you take that with you to work, your boss's job is to make your life better. Your job is to make his life easier. That's why they hired you, to make it easier to service their customers, easier to do business. They make your life better. How do they make your life better? Bo, how does Dequino make your life better? One, they pay you. They give you money. And with money, you can make your life easier. You don't have to go out and grow your own food, etc. Make your own clothes. You don't have to do that. Your life is better because you have money to make it easier. How else do they make your life better? You learn things. Okay, there's the education part. There's the social part. You get to meet people, interesting people, your customers, your coworkers, your boss. You get to develop as a person. They make your life better. So along those lines, you should look for an employer. When you're deciding where to work, you need to ask yourself, is this going to make my life better? Yeah. How? Well, they're going to pay me. Okay, cool. How else is it going to make your life better? And if you can't say, I'm going to learn things, I'm going to have interesting things, if you don't have other things other than money, don't work there. Follow your passion. So our deal with you, our social contract, we make your life better, you make our life easier. We could make your life a lot easier, a lot better if if everyone cooperated and helped us, rather than continuing to try to do things that in the dark that they would not do in the light. Remember, you can never rise above your own self-image. So if you believe you're a bad person, an untrustworthy person, that's how you are. Okay, so social contract. We're here to make your life better. Your boss's job is to make your life better. The company you work, their job is to make your life better. Your job is to make their life easier. So I want to, again, acknowledge the people who help us help them. Now we want you to go to the next step, which is to help the other people make our lives easier. So Bo is doing that by stepping up, trying to get the place clean down there, and acknowledge, I understand Jesus came back from work and he pitched in half an hour. I understand Capono volunteered to help. I don't remember whether he actually helped or said, I'll help. But so I want to acknowledge Bo and the other people. So what I want you to do, the people who are helping, the Sheltons, the Bo's, the Jesus, the people who are doing things to make it easier for us. Another way you can do it is encourage the people who are not participating. And just to remind them, you're only here because we give you the opportunity. And the second we determine that you're not interested in our program, there's no reason for you to be here. Very simple. Okay, now, preaching to the choir, Seth Godin. Let's talk about that in our next 3 minutes. Preaching to the choir. The original expression implies that preaching to the converted is a waste of time. After all, why bother marketing to people who are already on the team? The reality is that the people who aren't enrolled in the journey are going to ignore you. They're simply not open to being marketed to, taught, talked at, or lectured. On the other hand, the folks who are in it, the folks who are in on it have a chance to become members of the choir. And they are the ones that spread the word. It's peer-to-peer interaction that shapes our culture and culture that shapes our world. The opportunity for anyone seeking to make a change happen is to enlist people who are on a similar path and give them the tools and the motivation to engage with the people around them. If your work is worth doing, it's worth preaching to the choir. Okay. So this goes now also, for those who remember the Seth Godin formula, week 3 apprentice course. What? Okay, well, it's on Teachable. We have books, we have our curriculum. Seth Godin, 4 steps. What's the first one? Find part of the status quo to change. Step 2, tell a compelling story. Step 3, reach out, connect with the true believers and ignore the non-true believers. Step 4, lead them. Okay, so this is Seth Godin saying, preaching to the choir is telling a compelling story to the choir, connecting the true believers. And don't lose connection with the true believers. So, excited today to be up. It's a beautiful day. I'll be heading to Las Vegas and looking forward to being able to assist anyone who needs any help. Again, book, Boxable, Your Future, The American Dream. Let's get out there and make something happen. Oh, Navy SEAL Maxim, which should be over everyone's door. Yesterday was the only easy day. Go out there. Let's go out there and make something happen. 9 minutes and 59 seconds. Boom.